Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm just about to cut some pieces for the first floor joist right now. For those of you wondering, I went up and I measured all the areas where the spaces are going. Now I'm just marking so that I could cut. I think I adjusted the blade a little bit too low this time. It didn't cut all the way through. I am ensuring that all pieces are marked so that when I come to install them, I have no issues having to remeasure to know which piece going where. I know some of you guys are wondering how am I able to do the things that I do, on this building project. Well, for starters, for sure, I have a few basic experience in construction.
I actually worked in construction for about for maximum 2 years, and during that time I mainly worked on concrete structures. Yeah, I also got some time to learn a few steel work, but that's about it. So, but however, as far as having experience in building a wooden structure like this one, I have never really had any experience in that area. I have a clear idea as to how it's supposed to be built, but as far as the practical experience, not really. For the most part, I know how to use a hammer. I'm learning to use the saw, and that's about it. I just try my best to do things as accurate as I can, and 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 also I do quite a lot of research. I've been checking up a lot of videos on YouTube as far as how it has to be done. You know, as far as how to use the power saw, how to learn how to use learning how to use basic tools like the power saw. I mean, I have little ideas as far as this. I mean, I can remember my process in the foundation. I have basic ideas as to maybe how to lay blocks on a basic level. Not a professional, you know. I mean, I know how to mix concrete. Yeah. I mean, but however, some of you may be wondering, what do I do really, and how am I maybe how am I able to build it, or where am I getting the funds to build it? Really, well, the funds basically coming from side projects. Also, but what I do is basically an engineering technician. I do drafting. I'm a draftsman and a quantity surveyor for the most part. I do a lot of quantity surveying. I'm not a qualified quantity surveyor, nor am I a qualified engineer, but I work in the field, and I've been working in the field for I would say about maybe close to 10 years now. Yeah, and so I have quite a lot of experience working on projects, not necessarily doing the manual work, but I have done quite a lot of project supervisions, construction project supervisions, none of which were any wooden structures. All were basically concrete structures, and I do quite a lot of building designs. I have designed wooden structures in the past. Um, yeah, but even from the wooden structures that I've designed, this has a lot more detail put into it than what I have designed in the past, because of all the different research. I get different ways to do things on a slightly better, I guess. Yeah, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, so I design a lot of things. I design buildings, residential buildings. I can design roads. I can even design bridges. So as far as the design is concerned, I do basic designs, you know. So I basically know the concept of how to put the building together. So for the most part, the only part I really had to learn was basically the practical aspect of it. Knowing how to plumb the building, knowing how to square it. I mean, I had basic ideas from being able to from supervising different projects, but there is one thing about supervising, and there's another thing about actually doing the work. So I just I'm a visual learner. I would say I'm a visual learner. So just seeing somebody do it, it comes natural when it comes to work like this. Just being able to see somebody do it, it comes easier for me to just do it on my own. And watching all those YouTube videos and different videos on building and so on, I just figure, give it a try. I seen a lot of inexperienced people, building their own structures. They're going on their own and they're building their own home and so on. But I just decided that I just finding I can do it by myself. So let me try it out. I still having a hard time mastering the saw, but I'll get there. So it's obvious that I did draw the plans for the structure. I haven't fully complete. I don't have a complete plan, but I have a sketch, and I have a lot of other little sketches to help me with basic details. I haven't developed any plans for the upstairs as yet. I'm working on that, and I'm not sure if I will make a video showing you guys the process. There were a lot of fouls around there. The process, but yeah. But basically, I just wanted to put up the joists up there. You know, you guys see me right now. I'm just cutting the spacers for the joists. Yeah, and the next step is to see how I can gather some funds so that I could purchase the sub sheathing and purchase some lumber for bracing because the building is slightly off plumb, so I have to plumb it. It can be plumb because it's not fully braced up, so it shakes. So all I have to do is shake it into the plumbed area and then brace it with some lumber. I might have to buy some 2x4 or something like that. I'm not sure exactly, but basically what I'm doing is just gathering the funds to do that, and then so after I put the sub sheathing, then I'll work on the upstairs. Maybe during that process I will also work on the design, so I'll know exactly all the materials that I would need for working on the upstairs, and see if my budget can cover it. you know if my budget cannot cover it, I may resolve in putting a temporary roof on top there, but it depends. I really don't want to put a temporary roof because it feels like as if I'll be doing double work. I really want to be able to have enough funds to put the ply. I already have the plywood for the deck. What I don't have is the plywood for the sheathing around the building to really strengthen the building. That's what I don't have. So that's the funds I really have to gather, and also for not just for the ground floor, but also for the first floor and all the lumber that's needed. Basically, you can use the same lumber that I use in the first floor, in the ground floor, which is the 2x4 and the 4x4 in all the main areas. Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know how it's going to come out, but support in whatever way that you can. Feel free to subscribe. Leave a comment. I have a Patreon page, so feel free to join the Patreon page. I sometimes post different things on the Patreon page that I may not post on YouTube. So if you join the Patreon page, then you may be updated on other little things. So yeah, so that's about it. Just thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the amount of subscribers and the amount of views that I have so far. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.